I'm like literally drinking milk straight because I have a really bad headache. I think it has to do with either my magnesium or my vitamin D supplements. I don't know which one, but both are new and I have to do a process of elimination. But in the meantime, I'm going to have a glass of milk, see if my head will sort of get back to normal. So, what is new in Sussex land, if we can call it that at this point? Um, well, it looks to me that, I mean, and do correct me if I'm wrong, it seems that Harry and Meghan have been very quiet this week. Harry got back from Ukraine. They both got back from Australia a week ago. And it seems that they, out of, I guess, deference to the king, they're trying their very best not to create any headlines, not even to be seen really in any public outings, because as of course, if Meghan as much as goes to the supermarket, we know what will happen. You guys, listen, this whole video is a mixture of a couple of days in my life because I have no other footage. But yeah, it seems that they're keeping a low profile. Would you agree that they're keeping a low profile? Or is it me that it does it just seem to me that they're keeping a low profile? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I don't think they need to even worry about that, because if you consider how Kate and William released this photograph of themselves and their children lying in the bush somewhere in Devon or Norfolk or wherever they spend their holidays. They took this picture recently that where they all the whole family, all of them are like lying on the floor, on the ground, in the grass, in the bush, basically, and they're naked from, say, the knees down, pretty much, like they're not wearing shoes. It's very, very bizarre, actually. Um, Very, very bizarre. Nothing that they've ever done before in their whole marriage like this. And what do you think about that? I'm having a very weird breakfast today. I only eat from a few very limited food groups at this time. So, my food is going to be very repetitive. But this is breakfast today, you guys. This is like the extra oil. I know this may not appeal to everyone, but it's so good. It's so good. So, yeah, I mean, do you think Kate and William are copying Meghan? That's what I think. Leftovers, my darlings. Let us just cover this up and we'll put this in the fridge. And yeah, that's what I think they were saying certainly online. They're saying that Kate and William are copying Meghan so and my Harry. Cushions are coming along. What is this here? They're coming along. I still have to do the neck roll, which I'm going to do with that. I still have to do another side to this and hem them. And I need scissors, obviously. And then I have some more fabric and I will. Okay, so my cushions are coming along. I've got this one done, this one almost done. I have the fabric here, which oops, sorry about that. All right, so it is getting there. I mean, it's not very, it's terrible. It's terrible in the sense of my sewing skills are clearly not fantabulous. But just cut that off a little bit. But yeah, this is the idea. I just wanted to have some white cushions, So now I have to go find zippers or some kind of closure for both of these, and then I have to think about what I will do with the neck roll. So stay tuned. I'm trying to think with the blue or without the blue? I don't know. It's very hard. Apples. So yeah, Dan Wootton is saying that King Charles is taking revenge on Meghan. What do you guys think about that? Tell me in the comments if you're brave. I mean, revenge. What revenge is he talking about? So yeah, what is this guy Dan Wootton talking about? I really, seriously, I don't know how to. I did listen to his video. I only saw the thumbnail, and I was like, oh, it's exhausting. I guess maybe that's the whole point. Is exhaust them. I'm doing a voiceover, obviously, of all of this stuff, but it's like exhaust them, because what is he talking about? King Charles takes revenge on Meghan. I mean, all of this noise was happening while King Charles was in America, or even during his overseas trip. It's like all they want to talk about is Meghan and Harry. It's insane, ain't it? Hello. So yeah, I don't know how to respond to this thing with the Dan Wootton, King Charles or King's revenge on Meghan. I don't want to delve. I have a headache, you guys. I can't do this. I think it's these people, and it's not my vitamins, because my vitamins are, they're supposed to be good quality, right? So, I mean, it's got to be all this like constant. Ugh. I'm a kind of woman, I like quiet, I crave tranquility and just, yeah, that's why I'm single, and I live alone, the minute I have to interact with people, it goes to shit, but I just need quiet. Hi guys, so I'm taking a walk along the Seine, but another part of the Seine, a less, I guess, travel part of the Seine than other parts. It's not the most touristy. How is the traffic looking? Do I dare? Nothing coming this way. So let's just run before the cars. Oh my gosh. Because this doesn't happen. The clearest one is coming up. It's always an issue to try to cross right here. I should really be on the other side of the road, but I like this side because it's closer to the water, So, yeah, I'm just walking. It's what I do with my life is I walk my life away. But I like to try to get a daily walk if I can, especially on a nice day like this, because it's really the only exercise that I do get. And yeah, this is one of my favorites when it works out, just because it's so peaceful and quiet, and most people either don't know about it or they like the sexier route, everybody's people watching in their sexy outfits and whatever, and I like quiet, I like peace and tranquility, and sometimes it can be a little bit too peaceful and tranquil, so that you have to be careful that you don't sort of run into the wrong person. that can happen, and has it's happened, but not in the worst of ways that I couldn't get myself out of a potential situation. You have to read the person approaching or coming up behind you sometimes. But this is the 16th arrondissement anyway, so I imagine these apartments here are very, very expensive because of the view of the river. So there is that, I'm sure there's surveillance. It's just that I never really see any surveillance, and it's usually very, very quiet, very peaceful. But once in a while, someone is walking by and you're like, oh my God, maybe they're walking like too close to you, or they're leaving the entire pavement to infringe your space or whatever, And so there's that. Anyway, your girl is just taking a walk. It's getting towards the end of April 2026 when I'm doing this walk. Might be April 23rd or 24th, something like that. And yeah, I'm still in Paris for the moment. Where are you? So back to Harry and Meghan, you guys. So that was Dan Wootton. We don't have to analyze Dan Wootton, right? It's too beautiful a day. It's spring peak of fever. April in Paris. What's better than April in Paris? Maybe May in Paris? I don't know. I take it a day at a time, you guys. I take it a day at a time. I don't get ahead of myself. I go moment by moment, and I'm very grateful to be where I am in this moment. Anyway, so what else is going on with Harry and Meghan? Well, there was the whole brouhaha about Kate and William's latest family photo for their 15th wedding anniversary that I spoke about earlier. I don't think I did a dedicated video to it, but if I did, do excuse me for repeating myself. Granny over here sometimes repeats herself, okay? So I'm such a granny. But I like my granny aspects. I just don't want too much of it too soon. But so Kate and William, so Kate and William, they do this picture that looks very suspiciously similar to the aesthetic that is known as Harry and Meghan. Like Harry and Meghan do a lot of very relaxed photos of themselves in videos. Harry and Meghan dancing barefoot in the grass, the children running barefoot. They are living in California and it's always warm and beautiful. I hope I'm not speaking over myself. Hang on a second. Yeah, and so they have all these very relaxed photos and videos of themselves, and it's become a part of their brand. I think it's become a part of their brand aesthetic, laid back California vibes, right? So all of a sudden we get this very interesting picture of, you know what, they've gotten a lot of criticism for it, Kate and William, and I know Sussex Squad is just going to hang up on me. It's like you're on the phone talking with a friend and they say the wrong thing. They just hang up. They just like switch off. When I say anything that is not like negative about Kate and William. I do think that they copied Harry and Meghan's style. At the same time, it's the sincerest form of flattery, isn't it? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. In this case, I know the danger, if you don't point it out, is that the Rangers will turn around and say that it's, hang on. They've changed it so much that I think, okay. Typically I buy water here, but it looks like they no longer have the fancy water. They used to have some fancy waters, like typically. Alright, so this is the Bon Marché Mario. Typically, what do you buy in here? We're not going to talk about that. So yeah, back to Kate and William. So, and the photograph that has everybody, up in arms, like you're copying Harry and Meghan. And it's true. I mean, this is Harry and Meghan's aesthetic. At no time in the past, ever in my lifetime, have I ever seen royal family members taking photographs with their shoes off. Ever, right? Certainly not Kate and William, most definitely, because Kate and William are a lot more, I think, conservative. Kate being a Capricorn, I always say that, but Capricorn women are very conservative. As a general rule, there are exceptions, but they're very, very conservative. So she doesn't appear without shoes. Certainly William, never. William in his shorts, never. Have you ever seen that? I've never seen that. So what we see is a copy of Harry and Meghan, and everybody's just like, whoa, you're copying, you little whatever, you're copying. And it's true, they are copying. But I do think, as I said, imitation is the best form of flattery. I mean, I don't like to be copied. I try to be as original as I can, because the danger is people copy you and then they turn around and say you're copying them. It's completely demonic. Right? And they know it. They know that they saw you do it first, and then they're going to turn around and say you're copying them. So I hate that, right? I try to be original. I mean, do we all have to conform to some extent? Do we all end up wearing similar? I mean, everybody's wearing jeans. Who's copying who? Right?
It's me.
Kind of thing. But with things like these photographs and the style of the photographs, it is clear that
into this
Harry and Meghan were first.
Isn't that interesting?
But the fact that Kate and William are so impressed, I mean, they are very impressed.
At all.
Very, very impressed.
You don't know Paris at all, and not
Harry
even just a
Meghan's
little bit.
style of living. I think that William sits and
there's so many
he thinks about how much fun it seems to him that Harry's having. Now, it could be that Harry's having as much fun as it seems. It could also be that Harry's not having as much fun as it seems. But to William, Harry's having a lot of fun. Harry gets to be free like a bird, doing whatever he wants, going barefoot, wearing sweatshirts, looking cool, being carefree, just no care in the world. And he wants that too. He wants that for himself. He wants that for his family. And in a certain way, it's endearing. In a certain way, he's saying to his brother, I see you. I see you, right? He's not ignoring his brother. He sees his brother, right? And he loves what he sees so much that he's incorporating it into his own life and that of his children and his family. I don't think that's completely negative. I don't think it's completely negative. I mean, would it be nicer if he had been big enough to reconcile with his brother?
So this is even
if he's copying his brother, copying out of love, and be open about it. I'm copying my brother. I love my brother. He's so carefree. I love his style, and I want that too, right?
Library in English
just
is bookshop.
Rather than keep up this thing that he hates Harry. He doesn't hate Harry.
Books we're talking about.
He covets Harry's lifestyle, yes, and that can be,
but it's
sort of like
very charming,
hating. Right? Coveting can kill. You can't kill someone because you covet them. You are jealous. You envy them. It's dangerous. Books. I agree. I don't even know what my point is. Where the hell am I at this point? This is a beautiful old bookshop in the 15th arrondissement that I didn't know existed, but I walked in and there were only men in there.
It's like
old books, and there were only men, and so I backed right out. I'm like, I don't belong in this environment. I'm a girl. But anyway, listen, you guys. See you in the next one. I just want to be happy. I need just to get my headache to, I don't want to have daily headaches. This is not good. So I don't know if it's my vitamins, because they're good vitamins, but I need just quiet right now. Okay. Sorry for such a long video, but yeah, I just needed a timeout. Okay. So there you have it. See you in the next one. Bye.